Naniniwala ba kayo na itong hearing na ito is not just for the victims, but it is for the rights of the Philippine National Police na hindi na maulit ang nangyari ng previous administration? Because I think all of you should realize na talagang maraming napatay. Oh my goodness, yung sinasabi po ni Atty. Del Jokno, sana naimbitahan namin dito, na more than 20,000 napatay. Aba, pambihira, kahapon, yung mga biktima na nagkikwento, kahit ako nanghina ako Narinig ko, ngayon ko lang narinig. Oo, mistaken identity. Alright. Oh, bata, napatay.
Malinaw sa rule ninyo, di ba? Bawat may mamamatay, dapat may inquest. So wala nang justification doon, Mr. Chair.
But our area, the Rosales, Pangasinan Rosales Police Station, has no duty inquest prosecutor during night time. So the incident was transpired
yun na nga, Mr.
on
Chair.
3 a.m., Your Honor.
Well, so ang ano doon, walang inquest, walang nangyaring inquest. Okay? So hindi hindi nag-exercise ng due diligence ang pulis para ma-inquest kasi nandoon yan sa ano nyo, hindi pwedeng sabihin nyo walang ano doon walang prosecutor.
You could have called an inquest fiscal Usually, the head of the police station commander, kapag walang inquest fiscal, tumatawag yan sa inquest fiscal. You make an inquest. Ibig sabihin, you did not follow the procedure.
Because we have no duty inquest prosecutor in our
That's
area.
what I'm saying. You should have called an inquest fiscal. You cannot make an excuse that there is no duty prosecutor. Because that is the procedure of the Philippine National Police. General Bakay, enlighten me.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Based on the rules of the PNP, Police Operational Procedures, the inquest we're speaking about is the inquest we file against the suspects, not against the police officers. Because the presumption comes into play that although there is death, there is regularity.
I understand. General Bakay, understand. Tama yun Tama yung sanayan mo Tama yung sanayan mo. It's not against the police officer. But still, the procedure should be that there is inquest that should be done. Tama, mali?
Yes, sir. I was
Your police officer here, Major Corpus, did not follow the procedure.
Yes,
go ahead.
Can I add, Mr. Chair? Among the records we have submitted are about 10 resolutions from the prosecutor's office. An inquest proceeding was conducted. As I've said earlier, Mr. Chair, the inquest is to determine the propriety of the incident where there is death. There are resolutions we included in that submission.
Yes, Major Bakay, I don't think you're answering my question here. What we're referring to is the death that happened during Major John Corpus time. Yung pong pinatay na 17-year-old. Siya na nagsabi na hindi na inquest Now, of course, sa iba, pero kay resolution. Pero siya na nagsabi dito, under oath, na hindi kayo nag-inquest. Therefore, you did not follow procedure.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Chair, for emphasizing that. Kasi mahalaga yun, sa lahat. Kahit na sa future, napapatayin pa in the name of operation daw ng police, no? Kahit na sino mamatay, whether police yan or yung ating mga kababayan, civilian na mga kababayan natin, whether police, lahat dapat ma-inquest. At mukhang tinanggal nyo na yan doon sa inyong doon sa inyong bagong procedure. Tama po ba, General Bakay? Tinanggal nyo na yan?
Yes, there is a clarification on the matter as to the inquest, Madam Mr. Chair.
Okay, so siguro tignan din natin yan, Mr. Chair, kasi baka hindi pwede yung walang inquest talaga. Pipiliin lang yung i-inquest, depende kung sino yung mamamatay. Diba? So hindi. Dapat lahat ng may nangyaring patayan, mamamatay, tao yan, kailangan maimbestigahan kung sino yan yung pumatay dyan. Well, it is the judge, sabi nga ni Attorney Corminares, it is the judge who will determine talaga, no? Kung ito ay self-defense or regular or whatever, di ba? It is the judge, hindi yung IAS. no, yung mag-iimbestiga dyan. Hindi naman kayo competent kasi administrative yung sa IAS. Okay? Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, okay. Alam nyo, ito yun eh. Bakit namin tinatanong to? Because we're the ones making laws. General Bakay. You cannot do anything without Congress making laws on this. Di ba? I mean, in aid of legislation to, nais natin makapag-craft tayo ng batas na mayroong stringent measure as far as the procedures is concerned, as far as the rules of engagement is concerned, in aid of legislation. Ngayon, talagang ito, pag-aaralan po natin ito eh. Pagkatais natin na hindi na maulit ang incident na ito sa inyo pamamalakad. Tama ho ba ako? I mean, kami rito, we are even protecting your own rights. Why? Because we do not want this to happen again. Palagay ko, lahat po ng ating kapulisan ngayon, tatanungin ko yung bawat pulis natin, ha? Oh, andyan si Major Francisco. Kaibigan ko yan. Andyan si Major Karamat. O, ngayon lang kita na-meet, Major Karamat. Nagkita ba tayo minsan? Di ba tayo minsan, di ba? Oh, tinan mo, ha? Okay. Naniniwala ba kayo na itong hearing na ito, it's not just for the victims, but it is for the rights of the Philippine National Police na hindi na maulit ang nangyari ng previous administration. Because I think all of you should realize na talagang maraming napatay. Sinabi nga po ni Director G. Santiago meron din po silang dragnet operation and they are connecting with PDEA. Walang napatay anuman sa kanilang operation. Dito rin sa atin, wag naman natin gawin to. Because we're very much concerned on this. This committee is after any kind of human rights violation. Di ba? Oo. Therefore, itong pag-craft ng batas na ito is to protect you also on this para hindi na maulit pa ang nangyaring ito. My goodness, yung sinasabi po ni Atty. Del Jokno, sana naimbitahan namin dito, na more than 20,000 napatay. Aba, pambihira, kahapon, yung mga biktima na nagkikwento, kahit ako nanghina ako Narinig ko, ngayon ko lang narinig. Oo, mistaken identity. Alright. Bata, napatay. Whether it be, meron niyang baril, for example, it is not the duty of the policeman to fire first. To warn, yes. As you have said, hindi ka nag-conduct ng hindi mo ang tawag doon ini-inquest yan. So ang tanong nga dito ganito so anong legal basis mo ba't di mo in-inquest?
Your Honor, in our PNP POP, there is an exemption, Your Honor, that in the absence of duty inquest prosecutor, we can proceed with our investigation, Your Honor.
It's an exemption, General Bakay. Nasaan po yung exemption? Saan nakalagay yung exemption? Meron po bang exemption na kapag hindi makatawag ng prosecutor, pwedeng hindi i-inquesto? Meron ba exemption?
The officer.
I believe, sir, in all the police operational procedures, there is, Your Honor.
You
Yes.
submit to us your procedures on this, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, all the police operational procedures, sir.
Because
Yes,
ako naniniwala ko that the head of the station command, whatever it is, should call an inquest fiscal to inquest. That should be the procedure here. Siguro ito, pag kinakailangan, pag-usapan na natin itong mga bagay na ito, napakahalaga Attorney Colmenares, you have your own statement. Go ahead.
Yeah, una muna sa inquest, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, of 6,417, ako, Mr. Chair, tingin ko buenas na pag may 200 dyan na inquest. Ang problem dyan is hindi na i-inquest, kaya ang DOJ bulag for a long period of time. Kasi ang DOJ, nahumingi sila ng datos from the PNP. In 2021 nung may ICC case na doon pa lang sila humingi, sabihin wala silang inquest. Kung meron man ko konti. Pangalawa, Mr. Chair, sa totoo lang, kahit mag-inquest ang piskal, ang tanong lang naman ng piskal dyan, ikaw, may patay, totoo, yes. Ang sabi, kasi nung pumatay, ako, probable cause na po yan Ang sabihin ng piskal, ganun ba? Pero self-defense po, ay di kay sa judge ka na magpaliwanag diyan kasi piskal lang ako. That was the decision in People versus Macas lang. Ang sabi ng DOJ, naniwala kami wala ka namang intensyong patayin si PO3 Kalumba. Kaya lang yung self-defense claim mo, sa korte mo yan sasabihin. Kami na mga piskal o IAS o Chief PNP ay hindi pwede. Pangalawa, ang inquest po, hindi totoo na ang inquest para sa patay. Walang ini-inquest po na patay. Wala na pong kaso yan eh. Hindi, ang inquest para sa pulis. Nasa rules of engagement nilagay kasi para yan sa pulis, rules of engagement. Kaya it's not true that it's for the dead. Bakit mag-inquest ang piskal sa patay? Di sabihin niya, oh, guilty ka pala, kakasuhan kita, patay? I mean, that's really absurd, Mr. Chair. Kaya I don't think General Bakay was very fortunate. He could have made a mistake, but no one inquests the dead. The police is the one being inquested kasi may namatay, self-defense, inadmit niya, pumatay ako ng tao, which is a crime under the revised penal code, pero self-defense. So, siya ang i-inquest ng piskal kung totoo o hindi. But sabi ko nga, Mr. Chair, last point,
Nere, do you believe that the policeman has the right to use his gun in self-defense?
yes, Mr. Chair, there's always a right to do that. Ang sinasabi lang ng
As a lawman, whether it be self-defense or not, does he have the right to use the gun?
self-defense, Mr. Chair. Kaya
Only on self-defense.
self-defense, Mr. Chair, kasi sabi nga ng karaming sila Judge Santiago na last resort mo yun eh. Hindi yun yung first resort. Sumigaw lang, di ba? So, tingin ko last resort, pero may crime na nangyari. Kaya kung may crime na nangyari, may kaso yan. The IAS, the PNP, and whoever investigates have no jurisdiction or power to acquit a person who killed another. It must be through the courts. Even the fiscal Ano pang probable cause ang hahanapin ni fiscal? Inquest man yan o anumang preliminary investigation. Andyan na yung probable cause, Mr. Chair. May patay, inamin niya, siya ang pumatay. So probable cause na yan. Whether or not is self-defense, bahala ka na sa korte. Only the judge. Because it is a matter raised as a defense, self-defense. Kaya sa akin, the rules of engagement are clear at nagulat ako na ngayon tinanggal nilang inquest. Ngayon, naging purely PNP na ang investigation, PNP IAS, pag may patay. Dati kasi, DOJ at PNP dalawa may inquest kasi DOJ yan Ngayon, biglang lalong, in fact, if there is any lesson sa drug war, is yung checks and balance. Lalo po nga dapat diverse ang investigation. May DOJ, may DILG, para naman medyo may checks and balance. Ngayon, iniba nila ang rules of engagement, purely sila na lang ang mag-invest, soko nila at IAS nila. Di lalo ngayong walang tiwala ang mga biktima. Kayo-kayo pala lahat mag-imbestiga niyan. So yun lang ang comment ko, Mr. Chair, dito sa tanong, ang presumption of regularity at sa aking pagtingin. And I would be happy if General Bakay can prove me wrong na wala pang 200 ang na-inquest nyo dyan or 300 sa 6,417 even if your rules said so. Hindi pwedeng walang inquest fiscal sa Metro Manila. NCR po, buti kong liblib na lugar. Pero lahat po ng urban areas, ang pinakamaraming patay, ang imposible naman na sa 6,417, ang 6,000 dyan ay walang inquest fiscal. On duty, grabe namang ng DOJ yon, di ba? So kung klaro lang ang pulis na aminin nila, totoo yan, hindi kami nag-inquest, then aabante na tayo. Pero kung i-insist nila na nag-inquest...
Tatawagan niyo ba ako? Ako yung abante.
Hindi po. Yan po lang comment ko po. Sana po
Okay.
aminin nila na walang inquest in majority of
I
the
would
cases.
like to ask the former commander of the CIDG, Major General Karamat, You being the former commander, I think that you're very much involved in the investigation. So what can you say about what you're talking about?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, and to all the members of this committee. Sir, as a former director of the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group, sir, what the police is doing when they say the inquest, what they are inquesting, sir, is the crime scene or the propriety the operation, sir. It does not necessarily mean that we are inquesting the dead body. Tama kayo, sir. Wala nang kaso yun eh. So, as a matter of procedure, yung ini-inquest namin, yung propriety ng operation, sir. Yun lang po, sir.
Okay.
Mr. Chair.
Please submit to us the findings, Major Corpus, no, to this committee. So we will be talking about that more.
Mr.
Yes, Attorney Conti, do you have anything to say?
Yes, sir. Just a quick rebuttal. If I believe the autopsy report they would be referring to would be a medical legal consisting of 2 pages, then that is not the autopsy report that is required or is proper under the circumstances. But may we also have a copy? Second, Your Honor, the ballistics report was not copy furnished us as well. And according to their statements, they would be also looking into the identification of the motorcycle. We have yet to see a result of that. And then again, Your Honor, to emphasize, there was no inquest in this case, which is why we had to file a criminal charge against the police officers in this case. Hindi po or walang ginawa po yung police para kasuhan, kumbaga, criminally, yung pong nakapatay. And then on the point of inquests and self-defense, Your Honor, I agree again with Congressman Colmenares, Attorney Colmenares. In fact, in this case, we were prepared for what we call a reverse trial. Usually po, ang trial, prosecution ang magpipresenta tapos defense. Dito po sa reverse trial, dapat mauuna po yung defense. Dahil umamin na po yung pumatay, na siya yung pumatay, una siyang magbibigay ng ebidensya. Sasabihin niya kung paano pinatay at propruwebahan niya yung self-defense. Pero in this case, di na nga kami nakarating dun eh. And on the point of inquests, kung sino yung inquest, I recall at one previous hearing, nabanggit po na kaya tinanggal yung inquest requirement dahil nagkakagulo kung sinong i-inquest. Na is it an inquest of the deceased or is it an inquest of the police na nakapatay? Alam niyo, Your Honor, this has been our problem in some cases, including that of John Jezreel David, who was charged of frustrated homicide. Siya yung namatay. Biglang pinapasummon yung pong tatay para daw po humarap sa kaso laban sa namatay na anak. At litong-lito talaga kami kung bakit umabot sa Office of the Prosecutor of Manila ang ganitong klaseng kaso na patay lahat ng inaakusahan nila. The subpoenas were issued against the heirs of the deceased. Kaya I agree, kailangan walang maging paguluhan dito. Hindi na po dapat kasuhan yung namatay.
Alam nyo, the reason why talagang nakakaroon tayo ng investigation sa committee ito, to prevent some of our people here to go to the ICC, no? Para imbestigahan to internationally. Di ba? Dito lang sa atin. Tapusin na natin. But if there are injustices being done, despite the fact na, for example, Major Corpus, major ka na ngayon. Ilang taon ka na ba?
48, Mr. Chair.
Parang anak lang kita. O magiging general ka pa. Ay pag na-approve pa rito sa yung bill ng Philippine National Police na 57 years old ang retirement. Aba, itatagal ka pa sa Philippine National Police. Kaya sabi ko doon sa nanay ni Corpus, umiiyak pa rin to. Ay, nanay ni Joshua. sorry. Ngayon ni Joshua, still crying for injustice. Siyempre nawala ng anak to. Di ba? I mean, ikaw, magpapatuloy ka. Darating ang panahon. Ako na, Major. Darating ang panahon, ako na sa susunod dahil general ka na. Di ba? The thing is this, ito isang bagay na kinakailangan talagang pag-usapan natin ng gusto para magkaroon tayo ng talagang batas tungkol dito. Di ba?